Good morning students. Welcome to my series of tales. In my preceding video, I have discussed about the two important uses and the structure of simple present tense. So now, today I am going to talk to the rest of uses of simple present tense. Now let's begin. Stating with state verbs. This is a very important use of simple present tense. To understand this usage, first you have to understand what are state verbs. State verbs are those that express a mental state of mind, or the verbs of thought, feeling, emotion, opinion are called state verbs, such as I love to sing. In this sentence, the main verb is love and it expresses a feeling or emotion. It does not refer an activity, because activity is something that you can do physically, but you can't do it physically. You can't love physically. It is a feeling or emotion, so it is a state verb, and here simple present tense is used. Because when a sentence is stated by a state verb, simple present tense is must used. Clear? The next example is he wants this book. Here, wants is the main verb and it also expresses a mental state of mind. It is not a physical action. You can't do it physically. So, this is also a state verb, and here also by rule simple present tense is used. Clear? Next use is historic present. Historic present is the use of a verb phrase in the present tense to refer a past event, such as Christopher Columbus discovers America in 1942. This is information you have read in your history book, so you know that it happens many more years ago. The year was 1942 and now it is 2020. So, it refers a past event, though here simple present tense is used because it is an example of historic present, and for historic present to make a narrative more vivid, always simple present tense is used, and therefore in this type of sentence simple present tense is always used. Clear? Next usage is a future action. To express future time after some conjunctions like when, before, after, as soon as, until, etc., simple present tense is used. Now see the example, I shall go when you come. Here in this sentence when is the conjunction, and see that before the conjunction when the sentence is in future tense, but after the conjunction when the sentence is in simple present tense. So, to express future time after the conjunction when, here simple present tense is used. Clear? Now, see the next example. The train leaves at 8:30 on Friday. The sentence means that it has a fixed timetable, which is 8:30. And in this type of sentence that is previously planned or has a regular timetable with a future time expression, simple present tense is must used. Clear? Now let's turn to the last use of simple present tense, that is quotations from authors. For quotations from authors, simple present tense is always used, such as all that glitters is not gold. This is a quote of Shakespeare, and here simple by rule simple present tense is used. Clear? So these are the uses we have learned today, and we have also completed the learning of simple present tense. My next video will be about the second form of present tense, that is present continuous tense. Till then, keep watching, keep learning. Thank you.